On November 10th, 2014, 47-year-old hiker and YouTuber Kenny Veach set out into the Nevada desert with a small backpack, a camera, and a mission. Kenny was no amateur. He regularly hiked extreme terrain alone, often without GPS, maps, or even much water. He called himself an explorer at heart, the kind of person who chased the unknown. But on this trip, Kenny was searching for something specific, something he insisted he had found once before. A cave shaped like a perfect M. Months earlier, he had commented on a YouTube video saying he discovered a strange cave near Nellis Air Force Range. As he approached it, he said his entire body began to vibrate, like electricity humming through his chest. The closer he got, the more intense the sensation became, until fear forced him to turn back. His story exploded online. Some believed him. Others demanded proof. Kenny promised he'd return and film everything. He attempted a second trip, but couldn't find the cave again. So, on November 10th, he went back a third time, telling his girlfriend he'd be home by nightfall. He never returned. Search and rescue teams combed the Sheep Mountains for days. They found his cell phone near a mine shaft, his backpack leaning neatly against some rocks, but no other belongings. No footprints, no signs of a struggle, and no sign of the M cave. The desert around Nellis Air Force Operations is vast and dangerous. Temperatures swing wildly, and the rocky terrain is full of crevices, mine openings, and steep drop-offs. But searchers said his disappearance didn't feel like a simple hiking accident. They expected at least one clue: a shoe, clothing, a damaged area in the rocks, but found nothing. It was as if Kenny had walked out of sight and vanished. Some believe he fell into a mine shaft unseen by searchers. Others think he encountered wildlife. But his family and friends insisted Kenny was too experienced to make the mistakes that usually lead to fatal accidents. Online theories only grew. Some said he found restricted military land. Others speculated he stumbled onto something the desert wasn't meant to reveal. And the strangest theory, that the vibrating cave was real, connected to something deep underground. Kenny's girlfriend later said he had faced bouts of depression, and that he may have gone into the desert not intending to return. But searchers argue that even in that case, the lack of evidence is baffling. A disappearance without any trace is extremely rare. Thousands of hikers have since tried to find the M cave. None ever have. Kenny Veach's final video remains online, smiling, confident, determined. Then the desert swallowed him, leaving nothing behind but questions. A seasoned hiker disappeared in broad daylight, searching for a cave the world has never been able to locate.